G'day everyone, it's Angelo Remora here, your favorite Australian and the real estate dingo, bringing you another video blog. And today I'm talking to you about, for all of you folks out there that are retired, how you should invest your money. Now, it's a little bit of a touchy subject here because for whatever reason, everyone over the age of 55 just doesn't like me that much. And I really don't know why. I assume that it's because I'm pretty rude and they just don't like the way I talk, which is a little bit weird to me. And I always tell everyone that would you rather someone like me that is the way he is, rude and raw, but is genuine and has a squeaky clean background compared to someone that is well polished, well spoken, better dressed, but has a shady background and is not genuine. So don't judge a book by its cover. But with that being said, let's get into the nitty-gritty of how all of you retirees should invest your hard-earned savings. So in my mind, it is very, very clear where you should be investing all of your money, and that is real estate. Forget about CDs, forget about stocks, put your money in real estate. Why? Because you are the master of your fate, you are the captain of your soul, you are the board of directors of every transaction that you do, and you are the CEO controlling every move of that transaction. And what I mean by that is if you invest in stocks, you've got absolutely no control, guys. You've just got one vote out of tens of thousands of stockholders. Ultimately, it's the board of directors and the CEO and his entire team that decide in which direction that company is going to be going. So your fate is at the hands of someone else, and you really don't want that to be, you don't want your fate to be exposed to that magnitude like it is when you're investing in stocks, right? In real estate, you've got much more control. CDs, I don't even want to go there. I mean, if you want to get 0.5% return on your investment when inflation is 3 to 4% or whatever it is, so you're actually losing money, I mean, that's just the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. So forget about any of those bank CDs, term deposits, all of that crap. Forget about it. Real estate is where you should be investing your money. And in my opinion, guys, turnkey real estate. Turnkey real estate is where you need to park your retirement money via a self-directed IRA or your savings that you have built up over the last 30, 40 years of you working very hard. Why I say that is because you are in your golden years. You do not want any more stress. You do not want any more drama. You don't want to be putting up with contractors, tenants, realtors, property managers, accountants, attorneys, title companies. Guys, you have to be relaxing. You should be playing tennis or, swinging a golf ball, sipping pina coladas in Florida where it's really warm and the weather is awesome, not focusing and stressing on your investments. Turnkey real estate offers that. Now, beware, guys, because there's a lot of shady turnkey operators out there. 99.9% of the turnkey operators in the country are shady. And these are some of the things that you need to do in order to weed out all of the shady operators and only work with the genuine ones. So the first thing you have to do, guys, is you have to Google the company's name that you are looking at investing in. Google is your best friend. The first 3 pages of Google will reveal any scams. So type in their name, put scam behind it, and see what pops up. The owner of the company, Google his name also and put scam behind it and see what pops up. I'm telling you, you'll be absolutely mesmerized with how many scammers there is out there via the Ripoff Report or the Better Business Bureau or all of the other reporting companies where you can, potentially report a scam. There's just so many out there, so you really have to be super cautious. Another thing that you have to look for within this turnkey company, which in my opinion is absolutely huge, and that is they have to have in-house property management. And if it's not controlled and owned by that particular turnkey company, the relationship has to be so tight and they have to have a proven track record of doing business together for such a long time where you, as the turnkey investor that is buying through that turnkey company, gets a different treatment and a different pricing than any other average investor that comes off the street. So in-house property management is a huge bonus. If it is outsourced, the relationship that that turnkey company has with the property management company has to be so freaking strong. I mean, Hercules strong. Hercules strong. The next thing that you have to do, guys, and if you want a stress-free investment, you have to evaluate the typical demographic and area of where that turnkey company is focusing on. Experience has led me to believe, experience of over 400 real estate transactions, that the most stress-free and safest type investments are B-class properties in B-class areas. Now, I understand that there are a lot of different perceptions out there of what a true B-class area is. In my opinion, a true B-class area is an area that is 50% investor-owned, 50% owner-occupied. Before the global financial crisis, it was predominantly owner-occupied, but then unfortunately a lot of the folks went underwater on their home loans because they paid way too much for these properties, and then smart companies and other investors like myself came in and bought these foreclosed properties. They renovated them, and then they're tenanting them to the same folks that used to own them. Right? Now, why these folks want to still live in the area? Because there's infrastructure supporting a demand, guys. Be it a hospital, be it a school, a shopping mall, a factory. There's a level of desirability, which is always going to drive a demand of tenants and homeowners. So that, in my opinion, is a B-class area. No boarded up homes, very few vacant, the curb appeal is great, the area is well kept, there's no riffraff, low crime rates. The typical age of the property doesn't really matter, in my opinion. It is more these other things that I mentioned. The next thing, guys, is quality of workmanship. You need to understand the type of products that this turnkey company is buying and how well they are renovating them. Now, don't expect to get the Taj Mahal here. I mean, the turnkey companies aren't necessarily going to overcapitalize on an investment property. Guys, it is not needed. Tenants are known to cause wear and tear. You do not need granite countertops and porcelain toilet bowls in an investment property. It needs to be very clean, very efficient, sustainable for the long haul. So the plumbing needs to be in good working order. The electrical needs to be in good working order. The roof needs to have a long enough time span of roof life left on it so you're not going to get hit with a large capex expense. So know the product, know the quality of workmanship, make sure that it is sustainable and self-sufficient for the long haul so you're not going to have any large unexpected expenses coming up when you invest. And the last but not least, guys, is reviews. You need to speak to other investors that have already bought from these turnkey companies. You need to look for testimonials, really get inquisitive, because I'm telling you guys that past performance and history is going to be a very good indication of future performance and what the future holds. So get reviews, educate yourself on who's bought in the past, what they bought, how their investments have been performing. And in my opinion, guys, if you follow these 5 key principles that I mentioned of what to look for before you invest with a turnkey company, I honestly think that you will be on your way to a stress-free, passive income, high cash flowing investment. And that concludes another video blog. I hope you enjoyed watching it. I would love to hear from you. Comment below, suggest any new topics. I'm happy to cover them. That's pretty much it, guys. Thanks for watching. I'm Angelo Rumora. I'm your favorite Australian and the real estate dingo. Have a great day.